Hi, this is Ed Sullivan and Marco Berti on our Retaliation series of topics. Mark, this happens more frequently than one would suspect. I've actually had a case very similar to this. Company, let's say, employs two people, sometimes relatives, it doesn't really matter, but one person engages in protected activity. Let's say the mother engages in protected activity, which was my case, and then a few days later, the son, who also works for the company, is the one terminated. Does the son have any rights if the son didn't actually engage in protected activity?
Well, for many years, the answer, at least in the Fifth Circuit, was no, and I believe you won your case based on that sort of logic. But that logic was uniformly rejected by the U.S. Supreme Court. Too late for the losing plaintiff in your case, though. In 2011, in this Thompson versus North American case, it was a fiancé situation. So I believe the female engaged in protected activity, and they fired the male fiancé. Talk about a test of the relationship there. He sued for retaliation, and of course the company said, well, you never engaged in protected activity, you didn't do anything, you're not covered. Went up to the U.S. Supreme Court, and the U.S. Supreme Court said, no, he's sufficiently connected to her to be within the zone of protectable interest, was the little magic language, I believe.
Justice Scalia.
Justice Scalia. So after that, the question became, well, who else is in that zone of protectable interest? And there's been some cases. One is if they were just dating. They weren't engaged at all. Next one is best friends. So, I guess the lesson here is kind of don't work with your relatives, and be careful if you even date or become friends with at work, because it seems like everybody gets taken out, and then they're in the zone of protected interest. Spouses employed at two different employers that were sufficiently related. So one spouse engaged in protected activity, that company allegedly tells the other company, and that company fires the spouse. That was considered covered too. So this is an expanding area, but the theme from the Supreme Court cases seems to be an expansion of rights under retaliation laws. And so I think this area is going to continue to flourish, and we're going to see more third-party retaliation claims.